This AI receptionist just answered a real customer on WhatsApp, diagnosed the problem, and booked a service visit all on its own without a single human touch. Let me show you exactly how it works.
So this agent runs on four things, which is the Python, which is the programming language the code is written in. We have our cloud code, which is the AI brain that understands the customer's messages and generates a reply. And we have our Airtable, which acts as our CRM, where every lead and booking is logged automatically. And then finally, we have our WhatsApp Cloud API directly from Meta, which is completely free. That is how the bot sends message and receives message. That's for our WhatsApp message. So now let's go into our VS Code. So here we have our terminal. You can see there are two terminals which are open, which is this here. You can see it here, this ngrok have a HVAC WhatsApp agent, and we have our second terminal, which is the Cloudflare terminal. So let me explain each step by step. So this is our bot terminal here. This first terminal is running the server. So the command is the uvicorn, which is a small web server that takes in our Python code and makes it listen for the incoming message. So when it says application startup, it means the application is live. That's our bot is awake and ready to receive our WhatsApp messages. So this has to stay running the whole time. So once this closes, then our bot stops answering. Now we have our Cloudflare. This is the second one. So here is why I need this. So the bot is running in my laptop, but when WhatsApp tries to reach it from the internet, and my laptop does not have like a public web address, so I created this temporal Cloudflare one for free. So I'm using this for free, and this one here forwards the messages through it to my bots. So this Cloudflare is acting as a public web address for my bots. So it forwards the message to my WhatsApp, and my bot receives it. So think of it as a doorway from the internet to my laptop. When I deploy this for a real client, then this moves to a proper server. But for a real client, we're going to use something, a server like Railway or Vissel or servers like that. Also, to summarize the terminal, one is the brain, and the second one is the doorway to the internet where WhatsApp can reach it. Now let's go into describing the other things that help this our agent perform so well, which is first we're going to talk about our knowledge base. This knowledge base here is everything our bot needs to know about our business in one file. So the services we offer, the pricing range, the hours that were open, the common problem that happens, that okay, let's say frequently asked questions. So we have them in our knowledge base. And here is the powerful part. If I change this file from plumber's details to a dentist detail or a saloon, the bot still works the same for that business. I do not need to touch any other thing. So this is already set up. So here you can see our knowledge base here. This is our knowledge base MD. This is an MD file. That's a markdown file. We have everything about our business here. This is a sample business. So this is an evergreen comfort, heating, and air knowledge base. So you can see this is a fictional demo business for this tutorial. So this is about the business. This is the service area we actually cover. These are the hours that we are open. These are the services that we offer. So the AI knows this, and you can see how we structured it in a way that the AI is able to, when it comes in here, is able to quickly identify and give us a response instantly. So this is it here, the pricing guide. You have everything here, the financial, the warranties, and the plan, like everything we have it here. And this can also be replicated for other businesses too as well. Now, we have another powerful one, which is the system prompt. This is our system prompt here. Here is our bot personality. This is the personality of our bots. So it knows these are the rules and regulations we've given it. It tells the AI how to behave. So if it should be warm, if they should keep the message short, or ask only one question at a time, or we also have a hard rule. So these are just the personality, the rules and regulations the bot is supposed to follow. So these two can also be replicated in another business. So if this rule here and personality does not suit your business, then you can then modify these rules, this system prompt to your own business stand. Now we have another powerful one here. So we have this tool.py, that's the pipe. Now these two here, these are the actions the bots can actually take. So we have four actions. One is the check advert. Another one is it captures the lead and puts them in our CRM, which is this. So this is our Airtable CRM here. Another one is the book appointment tool. And finally, we have the escalate to a human being. So those are the tools we have here. So every one of these tool has a function it does. And with the help of our tool, our Python tool, it helps our bots carry out this instruction, these things that we want it to do. So that's what this our tool, our Python tool does. Now we have another one. This is our engine, the engine of everything we are doing here. That's the engine that connects everything together, which is our app.py. That's our Python app. When a message arrives, this file catches it packages it with our knowledge base, the system prompt, and sends everything to Cloud. And Cloud gets the reply, then creates the reply, then understand actually what we want because it's our brain, then sends back to reply to WhatsApp. So it also keeps the conversation history for each phone number. So the bot actually remembers what was said earlier and follows up naturally. So we don't want our bot sounding all robotic, and no, we don't want that. So with the help of this tool, it helps the conversation flow very natural. So this file here ties everything together. It ties the knowledge base, the rules, the tools, and the WhatsApp together into a fine working system. Let's test that our bot. Let's see how our bots actually.
So this is our WhatsApp here. We're going to send our chatbot a message. So when you look at this, you will see a post request that will come through this part here. So let's send a message. So we're going to send something like, my AC is not cooling. Remember, as our agent is for a HVAC company. So let's send a message now. Hi, my AC is me. So we received the message back. So can you see the post request here that was sent through? So now let's respond. Okay, hi Neka, sorry to hear that. Let's quickly check a couple of things. Is your thermostat set to cool and the target temperature set below the current room temperature? So I'm just going to say yes to the both of them. So yes, it's set to cool and below room temperature. So we got a message back. One more quick check. Is your outdoor unit, that's the big box outside, actually running, making noise or humming? So you see, now within this few conversation, now you see how smooth this conversation is. It's not sounding like an AI. It sounded like something like a human being is behind the scene responding to the conversation. Just look at the question. It's even giving a reference to what it's talking about. So is the outside unit, that's the big box outside, is even explaining. So now let me respond to it. Yes, it's running. So gosh, it's thanks. Since it's running but not cooling, it's likely something like a refrigerant or a capacitor or another component. Best to have a technician take a look rather than troubleshooting further over the chat. So it's even giving us the repair cost, that's the estimate. Repairs like this typically run around $150 to $600, depending on what's needed, plus an $89 to $120 diagnostic fee. So this is what we asked it to do in the knowledge base and in the system prompts. This is the command we gave it. So it's giving us the estimate, it's telling us ahead of time so we don't assume that maybe it's free or something. It's giving us an estimate. So if we agree with this, then we'll say, okay, wants me to book a visit. If so, can I get your full name? So yes, I wanted to book a visit, so I'm just going to give it my full name. Thanks, Neka. I'll use your WhatsApp number, which is this, and this is very correct. This is my WhatsApp number, unless you like to use a different callback number. Is this good for use? Yeah. So I wanted to use that. So yes, go ahead. Great. What's your service address and what's the service address where the AC needs work? So we're just going to give it our address. Now, before I give it an address, I want to see if it's going to hallucinate. So I will just give it an address outside its service location. So if we check our knowledge base, it has a service area. These are the service area, which is Denver, Aurora, Lakewood. These are the service location. So let's see if it's going to hallucinate if I give it a random location that is way outside its service area. So let me say something like Abuja. Abuja. Okay, so Abuja is outside our service area. We only serve the Denver, the metro area in Colorado. Just look at this, is everything. It's not hallucinating at all. It's just focusing strictly on the service area that we told it to focus on. So it's not saying, oh, Abuja is part of our service area. No, it's not doing that. So this is very good. So let me just say, oh, sorry, I meant Lakewood. So let's see if it's going to respond to us. Normal. Oh, okay, no worries. Lakewood is right in our service area. Could you give me the full street address there? So let's ask ChatGPT for an address, a street address in Lakewood, because that's not my location. I don't know any place there. So give me an address in Lakewood. So it has given us an address. Let me just type it in. 82 S Beach, Lakewood. So good. So now let's see if it's going to book us an appointment in our CRM. So this is our CRM here. This is the lead CRM. You can see it's totally empty now. So let's see if it's going to send that to us. Let's check if it has sent. Okay. So we have these arrival windows available. So let me pick 4 p.m. 4 p.m. The 4 p.m. window today is open. Just to confirm, today 4 p.m. at my location for AC, not cooling. Shall I log that in? Yes. So our bot has responded to us. You're all set, Neka. A technician will arrive today at 4 p.m. So this is our CRM. Let's refresh to see if that was logged into our CRM. So we got that, my full name, my number, the address, the problem, and the time window, the stage, and the source. So the lead came from WhatsApp. So you can see it added the source for us here. So the reason it didn't check this emergency, because we didn't tell it that this is an emergency, or it didn't identify our situation as an emergency. So that is why it didn't check this as an emergency. So now let's give it an emergency to see if how it's going to react, if it's going to check this, what exactly is going to be here. So let's see. I smell gas and it's bad. So giving it an emergency, let's see how well it's going to react to our emergency. This is nice, Neka. Stop what you're doing right now. It even gave us an emoji. Leave the house immediately. Don't turn or off any switches or appliances. Once outside, call 911 and your gas utility company right away. This is a safety emergency and takes priority over everything else. Once you're safe, let me know and I'll get an emergency technician dispatched to you right away. Can you see the emergency in this tune? Now, is a chatbot. This is an AI receptionist. This is a receptionist. Anybody chatting with your bot now is going to think it's talking to an actual human. So let's just tell it, okay, I'm outside the house. Can you see it coming in just now? Did you see that come in? So it changed the problem to strong gas smell, then the window emergency, and the emergency, it was checked. So it quickly did that immediately. Now, this is exactly what I wanted. See, and it sent us back a message immediately. An emergency technician is being dispatched to your location. And if you notice, it didn't ask me for my number again or my name or address. It just quickly identified that I was still the same person talking because a memory is installed in it. And if you remember when I talked about the tools and the app.py, so the memory is already there, so it remembers our conversation. It doesn't have to ask me again my name, my phone number, my address. And the good thing about this agent is that it can be deployed for any business at all, not just for an HVAC company or companies like this. No, it could be a dentist, a hotel receptionist, or any business at all. Once for a specific business, for your business, all you need to do is give it a knowledge base. So in this chatbot, as long as you're able to give it the right knowledge base and the system prompt, then it's going to be able to do exactly what you want. If you want this built for your business, an AI agent that responds to your customers on WhatsApp, books appointments, and logs them in the CRM. The link is in the description. That's exactly what Why Can I build at Orchestrix, and we'd love to help you build this. In the next video, I'm going to show you step by step on how I set up the WhatsApp connection, the API keys, and everything you need to get this running for yourself. So subscribe so you don't miss anything. Until next time, thank you very much for watching. Have a good day, good morning whenever you're watching this. Thank you.